Zhang Hao introduces himself with uncertainty. He reflects on his innocence, feeling out of place. Suddenly, a realization strikes. He was tricked. Zhang Hao recalls his exhausting workday. As he walks home, something unexpected catches his eye. A strange phenomenon appears above the skyline. What is that? His heart races as he recognizes the bizarre sight. Meanwhile, he wakes up in a new world, confused. Zhang Hao is urged to get ready for shopping. He must learn from Long, his stylish friend. Confused, he questions his identity and surroundings. Thoughts swirl as doubts about his sanity arise. Long, his mistakenly remembered friend, appears boldly. Excited, he rushes to meet Long for a drink. A voice surprises him with concerns about his safety. Long greets his uncle, showcasing their friendship. Curiosity grows as Zhang Hao is pulled into plans. Meanwhile, he learns of a world with reversed gender roles. He learns about men's roles in a twisted society. Zhang Hao reluctantly agrees to a shopping spree. In shock, he contemplates the bizarre gender roles. He vows to reclaim his manliness alongside Long. Confidently, they plot to get matching dragon tattoos. Zhang Hao resists, shouting at the tattooists. In chaos, he insists on his determination to be a man. He declares with fervor, fighting for his identity. Tired after the ordeal, he returns home exhausted. Unexpectedly, his sister greets him, questioning his choices. Zhang Hao is baffled by the sudden gender confusion at home. His sister casually mentions family dynamics and dinner plans. He learns about his complicated new family situation. Exhausted, he questions if he's truly transformed or dreamt it. Determined, he resolves to keep his identity intact. Unexpectedly, he finds himself face to face with Sister Qin. Zhang Hao apologizes, caught off guard by her presence. She embraces him, asking if he missed her. Concerned, she notices his flushed face and questions him. Zhang Hao feels overwhelmed, struggling to respond. Zhang Hao insists he's perfectly fine, despite doubts. The night settles, and Zhang Hao drifts into sleep. Suddenly, he is awakened by a mysterious call. A strange woman looms over him, startling Zhang Hao. Terrified, he questions her identity, feeling lost. She reveals herself as the one who brought Zhang Hao here. Zhang Hao's eyes widen in realization and shock. He recalls the strange event that changed everything. Desperate, he demands to know her identity and intentions. Her response terrifies him, pushing him to panic. Zhang Hao is overwhelmed by the revelation and panic. She offers him a chance to return, but with a catch. Curiosity piqued, he asks about this mysterious task. She reminds him of his past claims of being a real man. Her words challenge his notions of masculinity and strength. She explains that he must become a real man in this world. Zhang Hao realizes he must adapt to fit into this world. He worries about having to become a sissy to fit in. With a smirk, she seems to know how to play with him. As her form fades, she wishes him well in this new life. Zhang Hao desperately calls out, trying to stop her. He demands to know what being a real man truly means. The night passes, leaving him in confusion. Waking up, he wonders if it was just a bizarre dream. A sinking feeling tells him it might not have been a dream. Determined, he resolves to finish the real man mission. Frustration hits as he admits his lack of knowledge. Looking in the mirror, he confronts his current identity. Determined, he decides to learn more about this new world. As sunlight streams in, a new day of challenges begins. Zhang Hao examines papers, confused by the bizarre stories. He studies the articles, trying to make sense of them. His shock grows as he realizes the scandalous nature of it all. He learns that women hold power in this strange new world. Feeling trapped, he contemplates his choice to return home. Determined, Zhang Hao decides to investigate the phenomenon. He realizes he can't rely on others for this task. Panic strikes as he remembers he has no money to hire anyone. Frustrated, he resolves to find a way to earn money first. Suddenly, a familiar voice catches his attention. Sister Qin greets him with a playful smile, offering breakfast. Zhang Hao realizes Sister Qin is the source of his distraction. He muses that maybe he can tolerate this world after all. Zhang Hao admires his own appearance, noting its femininity. Excitedly, Zhang Hao prepares for his first day at school. He walks into breakfast chaos, surprised by the scene. A slap echoes as he witnesses a shocking act. Disbelief fills him. He shouts a goodbye, eager to leave the madness behind. With Long by his side, he steps into a new day ahead. Excitedly, she declares the latest trend. He blushes, remembering their playful past together. Feeling conflicted, he longs to be more masculine. Concerned for his future, she warns him seriously. Anxiously, he suggests escaping the unwanted attention. With a playful grin, he points out the stalker. He questions their fear, insisting they're strong. Confidently, he reassures his friend with a smirk. Doubt clouds his expression, reminiscing about his past strength. With determination, he suggests a new direction together. In a panic, he realizes he's lost his shoes. Frantically, she complains about her makeup in disarray. Breathless and surprised, he reflects on his speed. Basking in sunlight, their day continues anew. They arrive at the prestigious business school, Elliston. Observing, he notes how girls often do physical labor. With pride, he talks about his affluence in school. In class, she struggles to open her locker. Critically, she comments on men's lack of strength. Determined to help, he rushes to her side confidently. He struggles, realizing the bottle is tightly sealed. Feeling the pressure, an intense voice urges him on. With resolve, he prepares to make one last effort. His friends watch, surprised at his determination. Defeated, he admits his struggle, leaving them in awe. Suddenly, she offers help, eager to assist him. Anxiously, she tries to downplay the situation. Feeling overwhelmed, he buries his face in his hands. The scene shifts dramatically, showcasing his despair. Eagerly, he calls out, wanting to stick together. He is oblivious as others admire his looks. Overwhelmed, he reaches his breaking point. Realizing his weaknesses, he feels inadequate. Resolute, he searches for training options online. Determined, he notes the importance of mental strength. Thinking aloud, he proposes to message someone. Suddenly, a classmate catches him off guard. Distracted, he doesn't notice her approach. Stunned, she teasingly questions his intentions. Flustered, he defends himself, feeling embarrassed. Embarrassed, she blushes under his gaze. Admiringly, she comments on his soft hands. He panics, questioning her boldness in touching him. Teasingly, she insists that he's overthinking it. Concerned, she inquires about his lack of sleep. Eager, she offers to demonstrate a massage technique. Frightened, he exclaims at her unexpected strength. The teacher interrupts, reminding them of class. Confused, he struggles to keep up with the lesson. Realizing the content is manageable, he feels relieved. Eagerly, he calls out to showcase his knowledge. The teacher immediately responds, addressing him. Concerned, she notices his pale complexion. Inside, he retorts, frustrated with his situation. Classmates speculate, worried about his odd behavior. Frustrated, he vents his desire to leave the classroom. Concerned, he notices his friend's fatigue. Feeling overwhelmed, he admits to his struggles. A classmate proudly shows off her athleticism. Zhao Ying finishes up, ready to return to class. Zhao Ying and friends express their gratitude before leaving. She wonders when Ho-Ho will finally accept her. Outside, the world waits as choices unfold ahead. Zhao Ying questions the absence of top players in the game. A reflection on what defines a real man in this world. A group notices a lonely girl by the window. Curiosity arises as they ask about the new student. They discuss how cute Manhwa seems despite her shyness. One urges a friend to approach the quiet girl boldly. Zhang Hao introduces himself to the shy girl with a smile. Manhwa shyly introduces herself to Zhang Hao. Lin Yilong ponders the girl's aloofness amid attention. Zhang Hao finds Manhwa uninterested in conversation. Confusion arises as they try to engage her further. She admits her shyness, realizing she struggles to speak. Zhang Hao extends his hand, offering friendship to Manhwa. She hesitantly reaches out, surprised by his kindness. A friend observes, excited about the new connection. Encouragement flows as they urge one to be talkative. With determined enthusiasm, Zhang Hao promises to befriend her. A friend encourages Zhang Hao to start a conversation. Manhwa expresses her gratitude, feeling touched. Zhang Hao assures her it was no trouble at all. He reflects on his feelings about helping her. Zhang Hao proclaims his love for rock and roll. He eagerly asks to visit his friend Ho-Ho. Ho-Ho responds, curious about his music choice. She teases him, intrigued by his enthusiasm. Inviting him to share, they connect over music. Ho-Ho flirts, discovering Zhang Hao's taste in music. She finds him different and attractive, sparking chemistry. Zhang Hao panics at the unexpected tension between them. He debates whether to embrace temptation or resist it. Inner voices urge him to succumb to desires. Chaos ensues. Zhang Hao calls out to Sister Qin, feeling overwhelmed. Ho-Ho stirs, curious about his distress. She wonders about the nature of men, intrigued. He feels his sanity slipping as tension mounts. Panic rises as Ho-Ho asserts her claim on him. Jong-hao questions a troubling recent thought. Ho-Ho checks on him, worried about his pale face. Jong-hao admits his struggle against temptation. Ho-Ho finds him adorable, considering a new hairstyle. She declares her unconditional love for him. Jong-hao reflects on feeling strange around Ho-Ho. Determined, he heads out for a fresh haircut. He arrives at the salon, ready for transformation. The stylist greets him, ready to enhance his look. Jong-hao requests a comfortable, stylish haircut. The stylist finds Jong-hao's request peculiar. She assumes he desires a fantastic haircut instead. He anxiously waits while moments stretch for ages. Finally finished, the stylist reveals the stunning look. She insists he model for her salon's advertisement. The stylist invites Jong-hao to return anytime. Jong-hao smiles, holding a card for the salon. He steps outside, enjoying the bright day. Admiring his new look, he feels renewed confidence. Determined, he searches for an outfit to match. Jong-hao is shocked, declaring he will discard old clothes. Ho-Ho rushes down to help her father. Jong-hao greets her cheerfully while carrying boxes. A friend is shocked by Jong-hao's new haircut. Jong-hao reassures his dad about his haircut. His friend exaggerates the potential consequences of his choice. Ho-Ho rushes in, concerned about her father's reaction. She advises her dad to remain calm for his health. Their father insists he has the right to be stressed. Ho-Ho smiles, intrigued by Jong-hao's new look. She supports him, staying on his father's good side. His friend heads off, thankful to Ho-Ho for her help. Ho-Ho invites Jong-hao to her room for a reveal. He wonders about the surprises awaiting him inside. What was I thinking? The room felt empty. I didn't prepare a gift for you when I moved. His gaze was filled with curiosity and surprise. Look what I have for you. Expensive chocolate inside. I'll buy anything that makes you happy, Ho-Ho. Why do I feel dominated by my sister? How much will this cost? I need a gift too. Is this really a diamond? I can't believe it. How do I return the favor when I'm broke? I can't even buy a candy. I need ideas. Frustration showed on his face as he stared at the screen. The male tyrant continues to write. Can I do it? A female city concept. Maybe this can work. I need to broaden my worldview for the novel. This will be called A Real Woman in a World of Men. The title of the novel, A Real Woman in a World of Men. A new setting takes shape, vibrant and alive with potential. The novel, The World's Real Woman of the Male Fork, gains traction. Updates arrive, promising continuous engagement and thrill. His mood brightens. It's time to celebrate their journey. I can only afford a popsicle on my budget. This kiosk looks oddly familiar to me. The nostalgic view triggers a memory from the past. Could it be that something significant happened here? When I met Sister Ami, life changed forever. She was small, but her strength was remarkable. Ami was Uncle Kim's daughter, and we were neighbors. She offered to buy me lunch, her smile radiant. I wondered what falling in love felt like back then. Nostalgic moments, shared smiles and secret glances linger. One day, I finally mustered the courage to confess. Sister Ami, I love you, the words tumbled out. Sorry, Hao, you're still very young for this. Her words shattered my hopes. I felt rejected. I vowed to become strong, but now I feel beautiful. I'm sure I'll succeed this time. Determination fills me. Dad, I don't want to work at the kiosk. I'll earn more. 300,000 is just the beginning. Wait, is that Sister Ami? She hasn't changed at all. Hey, my feelings rush back as I see her again. Hey, Ami, my heart races at the sight of her. Huh? How? She recognized me. Wait, how did she get so muscular? Did she cut her hair? You don't come any closer. My heart's racing. You wanted to see me, right? Her smile softens everything. And what should I say? My mind races. My goodness, give me back my Sister Ami. It's been a long time. What would you like to eat? A moment of uncertainty as feelings bubble up. Why so polite? A playful embrace takes him by surprise. Oh, Ho-Ho, are you okay? Concern fills her voice. I'll help you. Her strength is reassuring. I'm fine. It's getting late. I must go. Give me your number before you go. Her urgency is unexpected. Her gaze stays fixed on the phone, waiting eagerly. Sister Ami, like King Kong, has transformed. I need to earn money to tackle all these tasks. Shit, I have too much to do. Wait, what's happening here? Is that Sister Ami? Practicing yoga? I should join in. Sister Ami, like King Kong, has transformed. I need to earn money to tackle all these tasks. Shit, I have too much to do. Wait, what's happening here? Is that Sister Ami? Practicing yoga? I should join in. Unbelievable. Yoga is seen as a man's sport? You should try it too. Ho ho. Her smile invites him. You have a weak body, like a goddess. How could I tolerate being seen like that? Let's settle this with an arm wrestling match. The loser must give something to the winner. Ready? Here we go. The challenge begins. This isn't just a game. My dignity is on the line. Shit, she's stronger than I thought. You've lasted a long time, little brother. Damn it, I can't give up. My alpha male honor is at stake. Looks like my little brother is in trouble. You were very good, Ho Ho. Her smile is teasing. Finally, Sister Chin Chin won. What do you want me to do? Thighs as a pillow? Is this really happening? Thanks. Wow, Ho Ho's legs are incredibly smooth. Are they comfortable? Can I stay a little longer? Of course, yes. Anticipation tingles in the air. I'm a man of my word, ready to do anything. I was writing like crazy, focused on my story. A message notification caught my attention. Huan Yuan invited me to the amusement park. How I'm here. Open the door. Hurry. They're already here. Excitement fills the air. He wonders what sin led him here. His older brother is teasing him again. Suddenly he is ambushed by a surprise hug. Caught off guard, he struggles with his memory. The little girl, confused, is his long-lost sister. He recalls his sister after 2 years apart. In disbelief, he considers the past life memories. The little sister gives him a mischievous grin. He feels reluctant about the amusement park invitation. His friend encourages him to join for fun. Li Ling excitedly admires Hao Hao's uniform pictures. He feels a strange pull, pondering emotions. Finally agreeing, he prepares for the haunted house visit. Determined, he promises to keep his word. He emerges, confident and ready for adventure. Looking sharp, he feels ready for the adventure ahead. Li Ling's playful nagging makes him smile. His friend reassures him, laughter easing tension. The sky reflects their anticipation for fun ahead. At the amusement park, excitement fills the air. Excitement builds as they spot the girls arriving. One of the girls waves, calling out to him. Confusion arises as he wonders about the girl's identity. Introductions are made. Lin Lin is excited to be here. She playfully asks if her brother looks good today. He smiles, feeling the girl's encouragement. One girl compliments his appearance, boosting his confidence. He is urged to be more expressive, feeling at ease, a playful moment as he encourages her in return. Excited, they set off for the haunted house together. The haunted house looms, sending shivers down their spines. They stand before it, uncertainty in the air. One friend suggests a carousel, but uncertainty lingers. Nerves rise as they prepare to split into groups. Yuehua stands firm, ready for her responsibilities. A sibling squabble ensues, tensions still high. Determined, he reassures them of their strength. With spirits lifted, they prepare to face the unknown. He comforts her, vowing protection amidst the fear. Suddenly panic erupts, screams resonate in the dark. He notices her concern, seeking to reassure her. In a moment of vulnerability, he offers a hug. She hesitates, finding comfort in his gesture. He boldly pushes past, facing the unknown. A ghostly figure startles him. He brushes it off. Uneasy, he senses something amiss in the atmosphere. Panic rises as he calls for Yuehua, feeling lost. Desperation grows. He frantically searches for her. A chilling encounter with a ghostly figure stirs fear. He hears her voice, relief washing over him. Finding her in a closet, concern fills his heart. She explains her fear. He reassures her gently. With determination, he vows to guide her to safety. Their eyes meet, emotions swirling in the dim light. As they hold hands, connection deepens in the dark. Her heartfelt gratitude confirms their bond. Relief floods her. Suddenly, chaos erupts outside. The moment breaks. Concerned friends gather, worried about their safety. Sisterly teasing brings laughter among friends. Excitement brews as Yuehua approaches the group. She arrives, visibly flustered, but smiling brightly. His concerned gaze meets hers, emotions run high. In a sudden embrace, feelings are laid bare between them. In a moment of release, he cries her name, relief flooding over him. Yuehua's name echoes. He's driven to ensure her safety. Panic spreads as friends worry and search for solutions. He reassures her, steady in the chaos surrounding them. Planning their next move, he comforts her further. He guides friends to help lay her down carefully. She rests, tranquility in contrast to their worry. Concern turns to panic as they consider CPR. Comedic chaos ensues, laughter amid uncertainty. With resolve, he plans to wake her gently. He gently reassures her, hoping to ease her mind. With a caring approach, he attempts to wake her. A spark of awareness flickers in her eyes. She reacts, questioning his unusual method. His playful explanation brings a smile to her lips. Emotions overflow as she confesses her fears. He comforts her, hoping to ease her worries about haunted houses. Her gentle request to stay brings a warmth to his heart. With a soft smile, he agrees to stay with her. Reflecting, he cherishes her calmness amidst chaos. The sky clears up, signaling a fresh start for them all. Concern remains as friends check on Yuehua's well-being. She reassures them. Her spirits lift as they talk. Yuehua worries, asking about her dad and mom. The butler informs her. He didn't answer, still busy. A gift model of her favorite tank awaits her abroad. Yuehua ponders the news, considering her father's absence. The butler watches as Yuehua heads off, worried. Two friends sit, absorbing the mansion's grandeur. Startled, one exclaims, "Whoa," at something unexpected. Yuehua appears, radiant in elegant attire, catching eyes. Her dress flows as she descends, breathtakingly beautiful. Her friends marvel. Is Yuehua really this pretty at home? Zhao Hao notes, she looks like a cute doll now. He asks, are you okay? Noticing something's off. Yuehua expresses worry. Dad didn't call me back. With determination, Yuehua says, Zhao Hao, I want to give you something. Surprised, he realizes the significance of her gesture. Yuehua and Zhao Hao survey the feminine room decor. Zhao Hao questions if her father punished her for leaving. Yuehua reassures, Dad was good to me, just busy. She sadly reveals, Mom is even busier, it's just me here. A voice summarizes, everyone is very busy. Yuehua explains, Mom is the mayor, too busy to visit. She adds, Dad travels a lot to earn money. Reflecting, she recalls, the housekeeper said everyone loved me. A young Yuehua gazes out the window, deep in thought. She contemplates, you can call, trailing off again. Zhao Hao reassures, you can always ask for friends. Yuehua eagerly pulls, Zhang Hao, come with me. She leads him to reveal her prized collection of models. Among her treasures, he spots a model gun, shocked. Yuehua declares, this is the most precious gift for you. Yuehua smiles, we can be friends without gifts. She adds, we'll always be together, never separated. With a scenic backdrop, the narrative unfolds further. Zhao Hao cheerfully suggests, let's play together next time. Yuehua smiles, confirming, yes, eager for their next adventure. Friends marvel at the luxury of Yuehua's home, dreaming. Zhao Hao jokes, you have a lot of clothes. Excited, he thinks, I'll use this chance to get new ones. With determination, he declares, I'll get rid of all my clothes. He dramatically rips off his clothes, ready for change. Clothes fly as he embraces a new fashion sense. Zhao Hao enthusiastically suggests, let's buy clothes tomorrow morning. A bustling shopping mall awaits their adventure ahead. Long questions, aren't you leaving yet? Eager to join. With excitement, he shows a stylish outfit, ready to decide. Zhao Hao confidently orders, wrap it, embracing the shopping spree. Long suggests, I'm hungry, let's eat, ready for a meal. Zhao Hao agrees, pointing out, there's a Max over there. At the counter, Zhao Hao asks, what do you want to eat? A girl notices Zhao Hao, whispering, that boy is so handsome. Long inquires, Hao, what are you looking for? Zhao Hao and Long relax, unaware of a fan nearby. The girl excitedly texts, I found a handsome guy. Long asks, Hao, why do you wear a cap? He warns, internet celebrities say to be careful out there. Zhao Hao chuckles, there's no need to exaggerate. His photo goes viral, commenters amazed by his looks. A girl wonders, where have I seen him before? She recognizes him from a past outing, piece by piece. Delighted, she exclaims, I remember now, it's Ling Ling. Zhao Hao receives a call, puzzled by Long's urgency. Long excitedly informs, Ho, you're trending right now. He explains, your photo at the fast food place has gone viral. A girl frowns, those pictures should only be for me. Zhao Hao questions, how can a simple photo go viral? Zhao Hao sees the restaurant tweet, shocked and bewildered. Doubting himself, he thinks, I must be exaggerating. To unwind, he decides, I'll watch a live game. An unexpected scene on screen causes him to panic. Ah, shit! He faces the reality of the live stream's chaotic content. He ponders if he can start live broadcasts. His sister enters, bringing energy to the room. She mentions his rising internet fame with a smile. Curious, she asked about his outing and felt uneasy. He explains shopping with Long, but senses her anger. She worries about his well-being, seeking reassurance. Her playful laughter hints at something deeper. She warns him of the dangers of women. Concerned, she insists he keeps her informed. He nods, trying to ease her worries, and then he worries if she will check his phone. Two friends ponder the sudden disappearance of a man. They decide to chase him down excitedly. He receives an urgent call, sensing trouble ahead. His friend's warning makes him anxious. He learns a crowd awaits him at school. Worried, his friend reveals that others are already closing in. He decides to take the day off for safety. Hiding behind a tree, he contemplates his options. He texts Sister Chin for permission to skip school. With time off, he resolves to focus and practice. He reflects on making money through gaming instead. Excited, he prepares to dive into the game. A familiar character appears, sparking his interest. Victory echoes as he scores a quadra kill. Feeling confident, he relishes his gaming skills. Confident, he vows to play again with enthusiasm. As the sun sets, his excitement grows. A yawn escapes him, energizing his resolve. He plans a live broadcast to share his skills. Ready to dive into action, he calls out to family. He heads upstairs with a grin, motivated to stream. She watches with curiosity as he prepares to begin. Nervousness creeps in as he faces the camera. He grips the controller tightly, readying himself. Questions arise about an enigmatic player chasing him. He faces off against the swordsman, ready for action. An observer doubts the swordsman's skills in disbelief. Her pride is on the line. She must win this duel. She expresses her frustration at the level of cheating. He feels the heat of accusations from the chat. She challenges the fish god to prove himself. The tension builds as they prepare to face off. Confident, she focuses on her strategy. He announces a successful kill, raising the stakes. The audience watches in awe, signaling danger ahead. She defends him from unjust accusations in chat. He smirks, confident in his abilities. Surprised, he notices the sudden spike in viewers. Confusion strikes as he wonders about his identity. Determined, he clarifies his identity with conviction. Challenging comments urge competitors to face him directly. Viewers flood in, eager to watch him live. Acknowledged by the game gods, excitement fills the air. He urges the gods to watch closely as he plays. Attention shifts, captivated by his skilled hands. Praise for his hands fills the chat with excitement. A challenge arises as someone demands to see him. He prepares for the second round, focusing intently. A grand building looms under the night sky, hinting at secrets. In the shadows, a mysterious figure watches intently. A manager recognizes his potential as a lucrative asset. He concludes his first live broadcast with gratitude. Viewers express their excitement and support in the chat. Realizing the late hour, he decides it's time for bed. Plans for the next day start to form in his mind. The night sky shines above, full of possibilities. His friend inquires about school buzz surrounding him. He reassures that fewer people are asking today. Wishing for less chatter about him, he reflects. Curiosity peaks when asked about his recent activities. Surprise flips to embarrassment over his live broadcasts. He clarifies that he hasn't signed any contracts yet. A notification reveals his rising popularity to sign a contract. His friend senses something exciting is brewing. Enthusiastically advising him to sign, excitement builds. Imagining the possibilities, dreams of fame ignite. Concerned about studies, he weighs the consequences of fame. His friend suggests handling privacy with a mask. Stating his conditions, he plans to keep his identity hidden. They walk out together, ready for whatever comes next. Unbeknownst to them, figures loitering outside watch closely. He spots someone lurking in the distance, sensing trouble. He mentions heading to the supermarket, wanting to split up. His friend waves goodbye, unaware of the lurking danger. Confronting the shadows, he demands they reveal themselves. A bold figure steps forward, claiming their territory. A bold smile from the mysterious girl. The boy, confused, asks her identity. A character reveals the powerful Sister Lu's reputation. Confusion surfaces as the boy reacts, intrigued yet wary. A protective friend defends Sister Lu's honor fiercely. A fist clenches in anger, tensions rise. Sister Lu's name is called out in distress. The mysterious girl speaks, flattering the boy. A tempting offer emerges, laced with intrigue. Ponders the allure of her proposition. He reflects, noting her unexpected charm. Yet doubts plague his mind about acceptance. With resolve, he firmly declines her proposal. A playful threat hints at darker intentions. He contemplates his next move, weapon in hand. A sudden clash erupts as tension explodes. He challenges her training. A fierce determination ignites. They spar fiercely, the fight escalating wildly. She stumbles. A moment of vulnerability surfaces. With fury, he lashes out, rage coursing through him. A looming threat approaches. The tension thickens. She reacts, eyes wide in disbelief. A wild strike lands, chaos ensues. He watches, contemplating the unfolding brawl. He brandishes a knife, seeking confrontation. She declares her intent, exuding confidence. He calculates his next move, determination shining through. Her sinister smile hints at a brewing storm. The clash nearly ignites, tension mounting rapidly. A phone call echoes, invoking a sudden ultimatum. She lightens the mood, charming with her wit. Her playful banter hints at deeper desires. Curiosity peaks, and she seeks his name. A soft threat lingers, he stays wary. She stores his name in memory, a promise made. Her finger hovers over the send button. A voice speaks about a promising new recruit. The scene shifts to a calculating office atmosphere. Concern surfaces amidst a smoky haze. A clever dialogue highlights the responsibilities at hand. A mother's peculiar request raises eyebrows. Photos are exchanged, secrets unfolding slowly. A promising prospect is assessed carefully. Authority exudes as she calls the shots confidently. Lost in thought, she considers the implications ahead. She calls out to him, a hint of curiosity. A transition to the vibrant schoolyard scene. A warm day beckons students to gather at the court. Excited chatter fills the air as the game unfolds. Worried friends urge him to rest if he's ill. The ball sails into the air, hopes tracing its path. A confident shot, aiming for greatness. A proud proclamation that boys can play too. Cheers erupt as Hao surprises everyone with his talent. His newfound fame raises eyebrows among friends. Speculations rise about his persona and charm. Plans are brewing, and cameras are ready to capture. He stands innocently, unaware of the hidden schemes. Curiosity peaks as a conversation unfolds nearby. Concerned, he reassures, seeking to clear the air. A mischievous plan takes shape, promising profit. The scene shifts to a bright school entrance. Friendly farewells echo as they part ways. Flirty banter adds a playful twist to the goodbye. Amidst laughter, friendships are solidified for tomorrow. A sense of unease washes over him, curiosity piqued. Concerned, his friend inquires about his distracted state. Paranoia creeps in as he questions the watcher's identity. The familiar school setting adds tension to the scene. A sudden confrontation cracks the thin air. A tense moment unfolds, suspicion lingers in the air. Defensive explanations blend with nervous laughter. Caught off guard, she reveals the photographer's intent. Confusion builds as thoughts of the past resurface. A plan forms as he resolves to confront the issue. She scurries away, a mix of relief and guilt. The scene shifts to the bustling mall, plans set. He arrives on his bike, ready for the day ahead. Excitement bubbles as they discuss future opportunities. Curiosity arises about a potential crush, teasing ensues. Disappointment colors the air as feelings are laid bare. Kept in the loop, a surprise reveal emerges. Firm boundaries are established as choices are made. Contemplation deepens as he weighs future decisions. Admiration shines through as his friend praises him. A secret meeting is planned for later tonight. Promises are exchanged, both eager to meet each other. The setting sun casts a warm glow over the street. Friends discuss their concerns over the mysterious woman. Worries deepen as they contemplate a dangerous choice. A secret meeting is planned for later tonight. Promises are exchanged, both eager to meet each other. The setting sun casts a warm glow over the street. Friends discuss their concerns over the mysterious woman. Friends discuss their concerns over the mysterious woman. Worries deepen as they contemplate a dangerous choice. The stakes are high. Danger lurks ahead for them. Jokes mask their fear. Friends face the challenges. A mysterious woman interrupts with a sudden demand. Frustration builds as he faces constant harassment. Curiosity peaks. Who is behind this chaos? Feeling overwhelmed, he tries to stay calm and collected. He reassures his friend to leave, preparing for the worst. The imposing building looms, a fortress of uncertainty. A chilling realization hits as he sees her name. Inside, tension mounts as he confronts the woman. She introduces herself with an air of authority. Her presence demands attention. He feels small in comparison. She compliments his streaming success, igniting curiosity. An unexpected offer, a chance at stardom awaits. His hesitation shows the contract feels like a trap. He firmly declines, prioritizing his own life over fame. Tension rises as the assistant pushes back against his words. He struggles against their insistence, wanting no part of it. A sudden push, his resolve is tested in the chaos. The enigmatic woman watches, her interest piqued. He strikes back, defending himself with surprising skill. In the heat of the moment, both display their strength. Impressed, she acknowledges his martial arts abilities. Her confidence shines, nothing seems beyond her grasp. With a wave, she commands his exit. The tension lingers. Preparing meticulously, he's ready for any outcome. Urgent message sent, the clock is ticking now. Plans formed, he knows he must act quickly tonight. Rain-soaked streets reflect his anxious anticipation. Finally, he spots the venue, a pivotal moment awaits. He is summoned, ready to face the inevitable confrontation. Inside, the atmosphere shifts, secrets linger in the air. Determined, he approaches, but is wary of the past. He suggests a clean break, unsure of her intentions. Her response is teasing and dangerous, raising the stakes. A playful provocation adds another layer of tension. She challenges societal norms, pushing boundaries further. The stakes rise as threats of exposure loom over him. He keeps his composure, secretly recording their demands. His icy response reveals determination to fight back. A surprising twist, he pulls out pepper spray to fight back. Chaos erupts as the spray blinds those around him. The stakes heighten, a knife threatens, and a hostage situation unfolds. She admires his courage, but danger looms large still. He warns her of the futility of involving the police. A new threat looms as she asserts her control again. Her confidence radiates, but danger still shadows the air. A photo exchanged threatens to expose hidden truths. The situation intensifies. Alliances and trust are tested. He reassures someone, but uncertainty hangs heavily. Reflecting on past threats, he anticipates future confrontations. Worries spread among students. Changes are in the air. He connects the dots. Ms. Wei seems to have her hand in it. Confusion mounts. Their connections deepen the mystery. A distant building looms, hiding secrets yet to come. A warm welcome greets him. Home feels inviting. Her cooking signals care, adding a layer of warmth. They sit down together. Family ties hint at intimacy. Left alone with only her raises an eyebrow of concern. Her alluring appearance leaves him momentarily speechless. Her playful demeanor hints at deeper feelings beneath. He reminds himself of their emotional boundaries, struggling internally. The laughter during dinner adds a light-hearted touch. He asks if she needs help, showing genuine concern. Her caring nature is highlighted as she protects him. Her playful demeanor hints at deeper feelings beneath. He reminds himself of their emotional boundaries, struggling internally. The laughter during dinner adds a light-hearted touch. He asks if she needs help, showing genuine concern. Her caring nature is highlighted as she protects him. He agrees, feeling a mixture of confusion and affection. He reflects on sisterhood and its unexpected burdens. As the evening progresses, a new routine begins. Setting rules brings comfort. Gaming becomes their escape. Clock ticks away, heralding another familiar night. He acknowledges the end of the stream, fatigue evident. Her playful offer hints at deeper affections underlying their bond. He politely declines, showing concern for her well-being. Tenderness emerges, their care for each other deepens. Acknowledging their family ties, he embraces mutual support. A moment of reflection, family ties linger in her mind. Reassurance follows, he commits to being there for her. He notices her pain, sensing that something is wrong. Concern deepens as he seeks to understand her tears. Returning to the story, new emotions begin to surface. Her tears of joy emphasize the bond they share as family. She beams with happiness, her joy overflowing. Confusion arises. Is she crying for her brother? Finding joy in newfound family bonds, he feels whole. He vows to protect this family, keeping them safe. Hope shines in his eyes. Time is theirs to cherish. Happiness swells within her. She will cherish them. With a playful sigh, she feigns her tears wait. Grateful, he acknowledges her affection like family. Their bond feels destined, deeper than before. She vows they will become a true family. Nervously, he offers to sleep together tonight. She smirks, the moment she longed for has come. Feeling the tension, he realizes her playful intent. Flustered, he admits his taste in women, blushing. She playfully teases, noting his preferences at last. Curious, she asks about his school crushes. A slight hesitation, he ponders the question's weight. She warns him, love so young can be complex. Concern etched on her face, she expresses worry. With confidence, he asserts his strength and resolve. Waking with messy hair, confusion clouds him. He recalls, did I sleep with my sister? Unease grows, was it all just a dream? Calling out, he seeks her presence with hope. Alone, he learns she's back in the lab. Browsing her novels, he feels intrigued and bold. A mysterious title catches his attention immediately. Curiosity piqued, he pulls the book from the shelf. In a tender moment, he questions their bond's nature. Confusion arises. Does she have deeper intentions? Reaching for the book, a pang of dread hits. Suddenly, pain explodes in his head. Confusion reigns. Struggling, he sees a vision of his sister amid chaos. Her presence looms, voices echoing in his mind. Panic sets in. What do these puzzling visions mean? As the stream ends, he reflects on his mood today. Friends sense his unease. What's troubling him? They wonder. Contemplating, he questions if he should log out. His thoughts linger on the novel and her feelings. Visions haunt him, lingering mysteries yet to solve. Audience engagement dwindles, stress mounts within him. Frustration bubbles. Streaming isn't as easy as it seems. Unexpectedly, a system message triggers his interest. The next day brings advice. Must he change strategies? On the third day, he reflects on his stagnant growth. Checking his phone, the same message troubles him again. Late at night, uncertainty shadows his tired gaze. His reluctance echoes, he dreads disappointing fans. Suggestions pour in. New ideas might revitalize his streams. He asserts his choice, no pressure to stream. Commitment to anonymity becomes his top priority. Frustration builds, but resolve shines through his eyes. A contrasting scene, another streamer pleads for likes. He recoils, vowing not to sacrifice his savings. Determined, he seeks alternative paths for content. Option 1 presents a bold outfit choice, amusingly tempting. A cosplay idea strikes, but doubt quickly follows. Training footage? He feels these suggestions are absurd. 3 days later, changes may unfold in his life. 3 days later, they arrive at a local coffee shop. A friend praises him, noting the administrator's attention. As they sit, a new figure introduces herself warmly. Miss Song, the studio manager, makes her presence known. Prepared, she unveils the first steps in his new journey. Miss Song clarifies, suggesting to discard 2 options. The last idea intrigues them. She hints at its potential. Curiosities rise. How could this option be effective? Suddenly, another figure interrupts, causing a stir. Training in disguise? They suggest a masked streaming session. Miss Song persuades him of the benefits of this approach. His friend lightheartedly agrees, finding logic in her words. Contemplation strikes. He considers the practicality of disguise. His thoughts spiral into the potential impact on perceptions. Resolute, he commits to the new streaming plan starting tomorrow. He reluctantly agrees to broadcast his game skills. His father points out the ridiculousness of his clothes. Determined, he declares that muscle will save him. The sister supports Ho-Ho's case to her father. She promises to supervise him during the stream. The sister reassures him, mentioning safety measures. Their father worries about spoiling his son further. Grateful, Ho-Ho thanks his sister for support. She warns Ho-Ho about troublesome viewers online. Ho-Ho introduces his special program enthusiastically. He emphasizes the importance of exercise for all. Confidently, he prepares to start his training stream. Viewers respond positively to his fitness advice. Chat buzzes with excitement over Ho-Ho's stream. Fans find Ho-Ho adorably charming during his presentation. Amid the fun, tensions rise with a humorous quarrel. His sister watches, amused by the chaotic popularity. The chat heats up with playful banter about fitness. 30 minutes into the stream, tension builds. His sister watches, feeling a mix of pride and worry. She realizes he's no longer just a child now. Fear creeps in as she contemplates losing him. Ho-Ho reflects on the experience, ready for more. After the stream, his sister checks on his well-being. She notes his distress, concerned for him. Ho-Ho reassures her, claiming it's no trouble. She insists he take care of himself right away. Caught off guard, he's bewildered by her behavior. Ho-Ho questions if he misinterpreted her kindness. The night deepens, leaving him pondering alone. A quiet house holds secrets as shadows emerge. In the darkness, she watches over him, unsure. He sleeps peacefully, unaware of her watchful gaze. She reflects on their past, hinting at lost potential. Their smiles reveal a deep connection from before. A moment of vulnerability stirs within her. In a surprising twist, their lips finally meet. Both are enveloped in the warmth of realization. She kneels, lost in thoughts of their past connection. A young Ho-Ho stands, looking for a friend to play with. He wonders if others will join him in play. A bright voice calls out, inviting him to join. A mysterious girl reaches out, inviting friendship. A sudden turn brings fear and confusion. Chaos erupts as danger reveals itself. Ho-Ho, trembling, voices his fear and concern. The girl, shaken, admits her own fear. Ho-Ho, crying, insists they promise to be together. Girl, upset and splattered, seeks his reassurance. Suddenly he awakens, shaken by dark dreams. He feels an odd presence, something familiar and jarring. Startled, he panics at the unexpected sound behind him. Ho-Ho wakes to an unexpected presence lingering. She sweetly nudges him to rise and start the day. Confused, he notices her beside him in bed. She innocently explains her concern from last night. He hurriedly gets ready, planning for school ahead. Ho-Ho quietly ponders the morning's events. Arriving at school, he feels a mix of anticipation. He excitedly discovers his own skill in martial arts. Suddenly, a familiar figure approaches him. She reveals her own martial prowess from childhood. Ho-Ho is intrigued by her passion for combat. She confesses her dedication to martial prowess. Dreaming of becoming a soldier, she stands firm. Enthusiastically, he asks her to teach him too. She agrees, signaling the start of a new bond. She playfully hints at a challenge, ready to spar. Eager, she calls out for him to prepare for the fight. With determination, she takes off, the match on. Ho-Ho quickly realizes her speed is a force to reckon. Unexpectedly, she catches him off guard in a grab. Ho-Ho panics, bewildered by the sudden twist. The noise catches their attention, hinting at something more. She calls out confidently, gathering the momentum. With a triumphant smile, she declares her victory. Jong-Hao acknowledges his defeat with humor. He surrenders, asking for a moment of peace. Ho-Ho hesitantly agrees to the reward she proposes. Suddenly, she pulls him close, surprising him. The moment escalates, filled with unexpected tension. Caught off guard, he stutters in bewilderment. In shock, he realizes she's changed from her shy demeanor. Ho-Ho wonders if she truly meant to be intimate. She playfully questions his feelings for her. Embarrassed, she tries to hide her own emotions. He marvels at her shift from shy to bold. Confused, he contemplates the surprising turn of events. Yua blushed, embarrassed yet intrigued by the closeness. Wondering if someone taught the unexpected skill, she questioned him. Confessed, crediting Huang Yuanyuan's intriguing videos for his knowledge. She took out her phone, revealing the source of her confusion. In shock at the content, he gasped, feeling the embarrassment deepen. Jong-Hao intervened, insisting they couldn't communicate that way. Yuewa was curious, questioning how they could connect like that. He nervously warned her against such forwardness in the future. Playfully, she proposed they become a couple instead. He hesitated, unsure about the meaning of girlfriend. Grabbing her hand, he assured they'd discuss it later. Outside, the world was bright and carefree, contrasting their confusion. Excitedly, she approached, ready to communicate her feelings now. However, he forebodingly confirmed they still could not. Surprised at her sudden appearance, he questioned her entrance. A friend questioned Jang-Hao about Yuehua's intentions. Unbeknownst to them, Yuehua's family background stirred rumors. Yuehua appeared, greeting Jang-Hao, stirring jealousy in others. As she approached, curiosity arose about her affections. With a smirk, she recognized Jang-Hao's charm and potential. Jang-Hao waited impatiently, questioning her sudden anxiety. The secretary introduced herself, seeking to mend past grievances. Firmly, he stated he would refuse any attempts to meet Miss Wei. She insisted that her orders were beyond her control, pleading with him. Relenting slightly, he offered his phone to facilitate communication. Jang-Hao pondered, recognizing the CEO's overwhelming influence. Determined, he decided to face the challenge head-on, resolving to talk. He initiated the call, hoping for clarity and resolution. On the line, he expressed his unchanged feelings towards the situation. Conscious of her time, he urged her to be straightforward. The CEO challenged Jang-Hao, acknowledging his ambitions. He listened intently, unsure of her intentions, feeling the tension. She pointed out his disdain for appearing weak, revealing past truths. Recalling their last encounter, she spoke of the fire in his eyes. The moment was charged, both recognizing each other's strength. The CEO pressed him, hinting at his potential future success. Her words reverberated, forcing him to contemplate his path. He recognized her skill in exploiting vulnerabilities. She cunningly suggested a discreet meeting to discuss terms further. As she lingered, her past hinted at deeper motivations and connections. The sky reflected a beautiful day ahead, filled with possibilities. On the street, people admired an extravagant car passing by gracefully. Whispers circulated about its ownership, hinting at a wealthy connection. Chinchin called out to Zhang Hao, her expression full of urgency. Curious, he leaned closer, eager to hear what was troubling her. Chinchin playfully fixed Zhang Hao's messy hair, teasing him. He waved goodbye, feeling the weight of his sister's concern. Approaching school, he pondered his sister's increasing anxiety. After lunch, the campus thrummed with life under the clear sky. Whispers arose as students spotted Zhang Hao entering the hall. A classmate sensed something was off among their peers. Zhang Hao affirmed the concerns, acknowledging an unusual atmosphere. Concerned students wondered about the unusual silence in class. A teacher announced the looming deadline for homework submissions. Classmates joked about Zhang Hao's missed duty, hinting at past rumors. The chatter revealed insecurities, juxtaposed with jealousy. Zhang Hao, misconstrued, dismissed the comments while deflecting humor. One classmate boasted about his popularity compared to Zhang Hao. Another friend intervened, defending Zhang Hao from the teasing. The topic shifted to the gossip swirling around Zhang Hao's image. Eager to prove the rumors wrong, a student resolved to investigate further. As photos surfaced online, doubts loomed over Zhang Hao's reputation. Zhang Hao reacted angrily to the escalating accusations of being a sugar baby. A teacher entered, calling for Zhang Hao to accompany her to the office. Zhang Hao remained composed, sizing up the situation ahead. In the office, Zhang Hao faced the seriousness of the rumors circulating about him. Acknowledging the damage to his reputation, the teacher sought to address the issue. Zhang Hao interrupted, insisting on his innocence regarding the rumors. He clarified his relationship with the women in the pictures, firmly defending himself. Determined, he demanded an investigation into the rumors' source. His sister's arrival promised to clear misunderstandings surrounding him. She appeared, poised and confident, ready to support her brother. The atmosphere shifted as Zhang Hao's sister addressed the teacher confidently. A classmate pointed out that the woman in question was indeed his sister. Discussion ensued, clarifying the misunderstanding about the rumors. Chinchin offered to help, but Zhang Hao reassured her he could manage. As he emerged from the office, a friend asked if all was resolved. Chinchin revealed that Long had been asking about Zhang Hao repeatedly. Worried, Zhang Hao learned that Long had left, intrigued by a call. The scene shifted to an abandoned location, suggesting mystery. Long panicked, realizing he was isolated with no signal. The scene shifts to Wei Nan's luxurious house at night. She appears troubled, clearly lost in thought. Concern grows as she realizes he hasn't reached out. She questions what he wants, feeling anxious. A voice invites her to meet Mr. Wang at Sage House. Unfazed, she orders the car to be prepared. Arriving, she is introduced to a luxurious setting. Her companion offers a warm welcome with a meal. Gratefully, he acknowledges her kindness as they enter. She responds warmly, inviting him inside graciously. Her elegant dress draws attention as they walk in together. Inside, the ambiance is inviting and extravagant. He suddenly senses a familiar presence, wondering about Wei Nan. She encourages him to order anything he wishes. Eagerly, he asks if he can order a drink. She graciously pours him a drink with a smile. Excited, he recalls his past drinking experiences. As memories flood in, he humorously warns against excess. She teases him, saying they should get serious now. Feeling carefree, his thoughts drift as he grins. Suddenly, he feels dizzy, struggling to focus. Concerned, she questions if he drank too much. He admits he might need a moment in the bathroom. He nervously realizes he entered the wrong restroom. Splashing water on his face, he tries to regain composure. To his surprise, he finds Wei Nan waiting by the sink. They share a tense moment, both shocked. Panic ensues as he realizes her unexpected presence. Wei Nan points out the awkward truth with a smirk. He hurriedly explains his mistake, feeling embarrassed. Worried, he vows to be more careful next time. The scene shifts back to Wei Nan's previous encounter. She questions the need to hide together. He stumbles through his explanation of dizziness. Awkwardness fills the air as he fumbles behind the door. Humor arises as the others misunderstand the situation. He panics, feeling exposed and helpless at the moment. Wei Nan smirks, teasing him about his predicament. His embarrassment heightens as her presence looms over him. He awkwardly explains his unexpected meeting with her. With a bold move, she claims him for herself. They share a playful moment over his charm with women. Name-dropping raises the stakes about their connections. She confronts him, questioning his loyalties between women. Defiantly, he demands to be released from her grip. Her patience thins as she presses for an answer. Surprise flashes across her face at his boldness. Frustrated, she reacts dramatically to his defiance. Panic sets in as he decides to escape the situation. Relieved, he celebrates his narrow escape from her trap. He finds himself back in the hallway, feeling triumphant. Concerned, she questions his prolonged absence. He pretends to be fine, ready to leave with her. Surprise strikes him as she looks at him curiously. He wakes up, sensing a familiar presence nearby. She suggests tea to help with his dizziness. Her smile grows as she finds him adorably drunk. She teases him with the promise of a kiss. Her determination shines through, hinting at more to come. The scene sets an intriguing mood with gripping visuals. Their closeness ignites a spark of tension. A fleeting moment, just a breath between them. He blinks, lost in her gaze, questioning reality. Am I dreaming, he wonders, doubt flickering. She gazes back, contemplating the nature of this moment. She lets out a breathy laugh, feeling daring. His mind races, questioning his desires in a dream. Internal conflict arises, sister or the dream. No, he protests, heart racing with guilt. He knows even in dreams, respect is essential. She playfully nudges him, checking if he's asleep. Blushing, she savors the moment, heart fluttering. The soft atmosphere shatters as the phone rings. She reaches for the phone, feeling a rush of emotions. Hello, Jung-hao. Why the distance? She asks cautiously. She asserts her feelings, establishing a firm boundary. Zhao Ying reacts defensively, rising to the challenge. I loathe you. Stop bothering him, she declares harshly. With a heavy heart, she wonders, can he be hers? I'll hold back until the right moment, she thinks, determined. A tender kiss lingers, sealing an unforgettable moment. Sunlight pours in, waking him from a dream. Rubbing his eyes, confusion floods his mind. What happened? I have a hangover, he groans, regret creeping in. But horror strikes as reality sinks in. What did he do? Panic ensues as he spots marks on his neck. Rushing to the mirror, fear grips him tighter. Just then, she appears, waking him from his dread. His mind races. Does this connect to the events last night? She examines him closely, revealing a surprising truth. Allergic to alcohol? She questions, concern in her voice. Just an allergy to alcohol, she reassures him with a smile. She leans closer, squeezing in a warning for school. He grimaces, realizing the awkwardness of his situation. It's just an allergy, or is it? He thinks, puzzled. Outside, birds chirp in a bright, carefree morning. Confidently strolling, they discuss fashion choices. His friend teases him about the turtleneck's warmth. Frustration builds. It's to cover my allergy, he retorts. Suddenly, a voice interrupts, warning him. Stay away from Zhao Ying, the stranger insists sternly. A look of surprise crosses the man's face. Huh? Panic rises in Zhang Hao's chest as he grips his arm. Suddenly, a punch flies, altering the dynamics completely. A heavy impact echoes, followed by his painful cry. Help me, Mr. Lin. She's stronger than a woman, he shouts. A new face enters, smiling. I'm Zhong, nice to meet you. He introduces himself, captain of the basketball team, Lin Zhong. Zhang Hao stands firm, asserting, leave if you can't handle this. Zhong smirks. Looks like we'll have a long talk, Master Zhang. As tensions ease, they walk off, lost in thought. A concerned friend asks, was that person rude to you? He replies, warning her, you are strong, better not offend. She insists, teach me boxing, men must be strong. His friend chimes in, join us after class for practice. They walk away, debating sports, boxing or swimming. The sun glimmers on a serene poolside retreat. A figure emerges from the water, captivating and confident. She stands tall, letting sunlight dance on her skin. With water glistening, she strides with grace and allure. A voice calls out, Miss Wei, drawing attention back. Haunted by memories, she thinks of the bathroom incident. Bring him here after school, she commands, urgency rising. Preparing, the atmosphere thickens with tension and anticipation. Inside the warehouse, training begins with a focus. Amidst boxes, a plan starts to take shape for strength. Zhang Hao announces, I want abs. Determination shines. A teasing response. You mean this? She lifts her shirt, revealing her toned stomach. This. Hey, cover yourself, he exclaims, flustered. You're thin, but I didn't know you had abs, he marvels. It'll take time to match my fitness. she challenges confidently. His friend mischievously comments, "You're touching her." She smiles, "I can show you more of my body." Despite the tension, there's amusement in their banter. "Let's get out of here," he mutters, feeling overwhelmed. Jung-hao boldly asks, "How much money do you have?" His friend gasps, shocked. "Why ask for money like this?" "This is all I have today," she admits, pulling out coins. Her cheeks flush as she mentions her bank password. Another friend warns, "Evil people could use that." "You can't refuse a friend," she asserts boldly. "You can't refuse a friend," she asserts boldly. Yet beneath the surface, her struggles linger painfully. "This is the nicest gift I've ever received," she smiles brightly. "Friends give gifts, so I want to be friends," she expresses. "We will be friends forever," she declares, eyes sparkling. "Yoa, this isn't how friends should act," he states firmly. "Friendship is equal. Use your judgment in the future." A nod of understanding follows, reassured, "It's okay. That's all for today. Tomorrow we continue after school." As the day ends, reflections linger. Today's training was good. Something feels off, he thinks quietly. A sudden chill crawls up his spine, deciding to change his path tonight. A familiar voice interrupts his thoughts. "Hey, little brother." She offers candy innocently, a twist to the unease. She explains the activity, promoting kindness to strangers. Her innocence shines through. Success means an award. He smiles, recognizing her earnest effort, though worried. "But it's late. I need to escort you home," he insists. He accepts a candy before parting ways, smiling softly. A strange taste hits him, unsettling his stomach. His expression twists in confusion. Something's wrong. The candy's effects reveal themselves. Red hands appear. Darkness envelops his senses. Panic begins to rise. Suddenly, alarmed, he gasps. Realization dawns. A shadowy figure looms. Tension hangs in the air. The door bursts open. Chaos erupts. "What's going on here?" Eyes widen as danger lurks. Emotions heighten. Translation credit layout shown. Unexpected pain strikes. "Shit!" he exclaims. Awaking in a panic, he yells, "What happened?" Confusion washes over him. "Where am I?" he cries out. A calm man reassures himself, surrounded by fierce foes. The girl he met earlier appears, speaking softly. Accusations fly, he demands, "Have you kidnapped me?" The girl speaks up, "It's illegal for kids to smoke." Confidently, she claims, "I'm 30, though I look young." The men behind her watch closely. Tension builds. She expresses annoyance. "Stop bothering me while I work." In disbelief, he mutters, "Is there some kind of bullying syndrome?" She sits writing, frustration evident in her grip. Folding her arms, she confronts him, anger boiling. "You dare insult me after running away?" she demands. He retorts playfully, "Oh, you tied me up for that?" Her silence speaks volumes. Tension fills the room. He challenges her, "I've done my research too." Her shadowed figure reveals her true identity, leader of the Wei family. She recounts past misdeeds of his family, scrutinizing their history. Yet, she acknowledges their rise to power, now successful. In disbelief, he questions, "A big shot like you interested in me?" Frustrated, she questions, "Why drag me into your mess?" He retorts, "I just want a quiet life, not this." Her penetrating gaze challenges him. "Really?" A sly smile forms. "You're not what I expected," she teases. Shocked, he responds, "What?" as confusion washes over him. "It must be from that day. You are not Zhang Hao." His face contorts in shock at her words. Translation credit layout shown. He questions, "If I'm not Zhang Hao, then who am I?" She responds, "Do you even know what it was like before?" She reveals, "You lived as Zhang Daxiao, raised by your father. Your upbringing emphasized being a man and good education. You were kind and charming. Everyone noticed your looks. Now, you seem like a fierce man, a total transformation." His reflection deepens. "I've been careless, didn't expect this." He ponders. "The blood moon changed everything. No time to adapt. One more thing. Why don't you get excited around me?" He reacts, "Why should I? Just because you're famous." She smirks. "No, it's because you're my fan. You even said it on social media. Go check," she teases. He sits in silence, adjusting his sunglasses, deep in thought. Notes from 4 months ago. Self-reflection on his life. 3 months prior, he reflects on his relationships and family. Old messages speak of his curiosity about Weinan, intriguing him. He muses, "I must study hard to be worthy of Weinan." Worry consumes him. What if she falls for someone else? Reflecting on his past posts, he feels nostalgia and regret. She notices his change, teasing, "You don't remember being a fan?" She addresses his confusion, suggesting he has split personality traits. She argues, if you had a split personality, you'd be stable. He reflects on his gaming stats, confused about his skills. Concluding, she decides he likely does not have a split persona. What you experienced is a real soul change, she declares. He chuckles lightly. Haha, you're crazy, brushing her off. A sly smile creeps in. Unless, he contemplates, if they soul-swapped me, what's your point? He questions. She leans in, teasing, that you're just like me. Her mischievous grin suggests a shared identity of sorts. He asserts, even if I were to change my soul, she asks seductively, what do you want to do? With a serious tone, she reveals research on a blood moon. He reacts in shock. Blood moon? What does it mean? She connects his changes to the blood moon's effects on people. Curious, he questions, why are you so sure about this? A mysterious woman offers an intriguing proposal. The young man hesitates, nervous about the offer. She reassures him, making her intentions clear. She gestures to a contract on the bedside table. Curiosity piques as he inquires about the research team. She claims to be the sole researcher for the study. He prepares to review the contract thoroughly. He reminds her of his family waiting for him. With a hidden smile, she awaits his decision. Startled, he senses an underlying urgency in her tone. Surprised, he asks about her sudden action. She reveals her motives from their past encounter. Her grip tightens, leaving him bewildered. A sudden gesture catches his breath, intensifying tension. Desperate, he urges her to reconsider their conflict. Shouts echo in the night sky, filled with tension. The screams continue, resonating around the nearby houses. He reflects on the odd situation with frustration. He vows to remember this embarrassing humiliation. Determined, he decides to head home quickly. His home stands quietly, yet full of unspoken tension. He enters, relieved to return from a chaotic night. His sister greets him, curious about his outing. A sudden surprise ensues, leaving him bewildered. Unfazed, she reminds him of her worry for him. Relieved, he jokes about his sister's concern. She asks where their parents are, visibly worried. He explains his late night, brushing off worries. She announces her immediate plans for a shower. But his sister's sudden inquiry catches him off guard. Her piercing gaze holds a hint of suspicion. She notes a hint of perfume on him, intensifying her intrigue. Her unwavering gaze deepens the mystery surrounding him. She presses him about a supposed outing with someone. He panics, realizing the sense implications. In a lighthearted moment, he reflects on his situation. She guides him gently, suggesting a change of clothes. His grateful response hints at their close bond. Meanwhile, an enigmatic figure awaits an important meeting. She orders an investigation, adding layers to the intrigue. With a determined voice, her commands echo intent. The investigator discovers a connection to Zhang Qin. Plans unfold as she searches for past experiences. Suspicion grows around coincidental connections in their lives. She clutches a shirt, fueled by an intense determination. With fierce intent, she vows to eliminate the scent of another. She announces her completion of the bath. Curious, he wonders what she's up to. Their close interaction stirs unexpected thoughts within him. She offers him a drink, wearing an inviting outfit. Thoughts race as he admires her, a mix of admiration and embarrassment. She hands him hair products, offering assistance. He questions her motives for wanting him in her room. Playfully, he sits down, unsure of the situation. A notification interrupts, sparking concern within him. An unexpected message reveals complicated feelings. Tension rises. He panics, fearing the worst from the sudden image. She apologizes, having stumbled upon the shocking content. He urges her not to worry, dismissing the incident. Yet, she expresses her happiness about his concern for her. In a tender moment, she embraces him, shifting the mood again. She reminds him to turn off the computer after showering. He complies, but notices something unusual on the screen. Confusion arises as he examines the unexpected connection. Realization dawns on him about her hidden identity. Intrigued, he discovers a title that raises even more questions. A shocking vision of intimacy blurs his reality. Panic strikes as he grapples with forbidden thoughts. His internal conflict escalates, confusion reigns. He worries about the repercussions of his emotions. The scene shifts to school, bringing new possibilities. Reflecting, he sits alone, lost in troubling thoughts. Flashbacks of intimacy haunt him, blurring reality. He recalls her playful demeanor from those moments. Confusion grows as he recalls their bold interactions. An unexpected figure returns, sparking his interest again. He encounters an old acquaintance, unsure of intentions. The friend proposes a streaming competition for fun. He dismisses the idea, uninterested in the competition. His friend challenges him, taken aback by the rejection. Their banter escalates, hinting at ongoing rivalry. His friend becomes defensive, a rivalry intensifying. The main character mocks, stirring the competition further. His friend vows to win, determination evident. Excitement builds as friends cheer for the rivalry. He reassures himself, focused on victory ahead. A comrade encourages him, boosting his confidence. As night falls, preparations for the stream intensify. Nervous yet determined, he readies for the battle. With unwavering focus, he dives into the competition. A triumphant shout as victory is claimed, proving his worth. A devout follower bows before the male deity, pledging humbly while admiring a luxurious yacht. Suddenly, a familiar voice echoes, "Weinan." A confident woman strikes a pose, phone in hand. He contemplates her mysterious proposal. Confusion lingers. He grapples with contract cancellation demands, confused. Frustrated, he exclaims, "Fuck this contract." Doubt creeps in. The mission's details remain unclear. Determined, he strategizes before siding with Weinan. He checks his ranking. Success hangs in the balance. Lin Zhongjong addresses his sudden stomach upset, apologizing. Grateful for the yacht, he sends kisses to the bosses. He sits at the computer, deep in thought and regret. His expression shifts. Fury ignites beneath the surface. With rage boiling, he shouts, "I'll rip your head off." A call comes in. "Hello, is this Mo?" He proposes, "I would like to ask you." A sunlit building named Eve shines in the distance. He walks closer, surrounded by vibrant flowers. Pausing, he ponders his next move. Gazing up, a girl whispers, "Sister Mo, that's Zhonghao." She comments, "It doesn't look bad." Suddenly, confusion hits her. Why does he look familiar? Panic sets. She shouts, "Hurry up, call Miss Wei." A tall structure labeled FH stands in the backdrop. She approaches Miss Wei. Urgency fills her voice. Miss Wei answers the call. "Tell me." A report comes in. Problems with Zhang Hao. Details unveil. He paid for nudes of Zhang Hao. Miss Wei coolly states, "Fire that Lin Zhongjong guy." He contemplates, how much does a yacht cost? A familiar voice says, "Hello, it's Wei Nan." Startled, he asks, "Who is it, ho-ho?" Anxiety creeps in. Why do I feel like a mess? Wei Nan senses tension. Her gaze sharpens slightly. With authority, she commands, "Prepare my car." Non-story content, blank image. He thinks, let's discuss the yacht payment in person. He decides, I'll call her. With authority, he threatens, "Get out or I'll break in." Shocked, he exclaims, "Are you allowed to do that? It's illegal." Frustrated, he mutters, "What an annoying girl." Peering out the window, he exclaims, "What the hell?" A line of cars blocks the way wildly. Chaos ensues. He panics. What are all these cars? With determination, he warns, "Do it, and you'll see." Miss Wei responds coolly. He grumbles, "Fine, you win, I'm out." He informs, "Qingqin, I'm going to the store." She asks, "Do you want me to go with you?" Confident, he declares, "Okay, I'm hanging up." He asks, "Wait, who else have you been messing with?" Miss Wei smirks. "There's someone watching you all the time." He casually states, "I'm going to keep walking." He warns on the phone, she might have a gun. She warns, "Aren't you afraid your family is in danger?" She commands, "Don't go near him, stay until I get there." She instructs, "Surround the area and not let him escape." He pleads, "Wei, hurry up." Confidently he states, "This cannot wait." He quietly mutters, "Bastard." In frustration he says, "Damn." He questions, "Who are you?" This guy looks unhinged. Yelling, he shouts, "Damn him!" With urgency he exclaims, "What the help?" A sudden strike lands on him. Chaos erupts. He stumbles back. The attack was unexpectedly powerful. He angrily shouts, "Shit, you're a sneaky rat." He observes the attack was fierce but not fast. Determined, he declares, "Fucking bastard." Determined, he charges forward to retaliate. With a fierce clash, he yells, "Die!" His foot slips. Surprise fills the attacker. "What?" He leaps into the air, dodging danger. The attacker is caught off guard. Tension rises. He demands, "Don't move, who are you?" The attacker retorts, "It's all your fault." Unfazed, he insists, "Take off that mask and talk to me." The masked figure hesitates, revealing uncertainty. Struggling, the attacker yells, "Let go of me." He panics, "Shit, why is she so strong?" The masked figure ominously states, "I want." With intent, the attacker shouts, "To kill you." Spying danger, he gasps, "A knife!" He realizes Did she have that hidden all this time? The blade strikes. He gasps, pain surging through him. His fist clenches in determination, ready for battle. The tension escalates as the clash begins. In a swift movement, he strikes, catching everyone off guard. A brief moment of pain flashes across his face. She smirks, mocking his reckless bravery. She towers above, an imposing figure in the twilight. His eyes widen in surprise, recognizing her name. Anger flares as he defiantly rejects her. He blames their conflict on her manipulative charm. Tension mounts, voices rise in heated argument. She warns him sternly, asserting her authority. Accusations fly as she exposes their corruption. With confidence, she ties her hair back, preparing for battle. Her fierce stance radiates power and determination. A challenge is thrown, reigniting the conflict. Confusion lingers as doubts surface in her mind. She ponders her feelings, trapped in uncertainty. Their hands clash, symbolizing a profound conflict. She exposes the truth, revealing their intimidation tactics. Eyes locked, the tension is palpable between them. Pain etches his features, surrendering to despair. A cry of anguish escapes. Blood hints at deeper wounds. She stands victorious, bloodied but resolute. Shock hits as her earlier swagger is revealed as a facade. Amidst the chaos, innocence remains, unaware of the conflict. He pleads for her to let him go home. Her gaze sharpens, a reminder of her purpose. Curiosity rises, he questions her true intentions. Seriousness returns as she reveals a hidden threat. His humor breaks the tension, lightening the mood. She confronts him about their last conversation. He senses her reluctance, feeling the weight of silence. His apology hangs in the air, filled with regret. He bows his head, seeking forgiveness for his actions. Her expression softens, caught off guard by his sincerity. A playful smirk hints at an unexpected punishment. Confusion fills his face as he awaits her words. Their eyes lock, a moment of vulnerability shared. In a bold move, she seals their fate with a kiss. Emotions swell as they embrace this new connection. Shock fills him, reality hits hard after the kiss. Confusion swirls as he questions her actions. A dilemma arises, should he push her away? Yet her soft lips linger in his memory. He rationalizes, accepting his feelings with resolve. A new figure appears, her smile enigmatic and warm. He feels vulnerability, caught in a complicated moment. Questions arise as he confronts her about the kiss. She teases, casting doubt on his student status. He contemplates her words. Was this truly her first kiss? She asserts her confidence, challenging his perception. He feels the weight of indecision regarding the contract. Curiosity peaks as she seeks to understand his hesitation. Frustration mounts. He turns to leave, feeling defeated. Her expression shifts, indicating deeper thoughts at play. She vows not to give up, determination in her voice. His back faces her, lost in contemplation and distance. Isolation is evident in the empty spaces around him. He reflects on his feelings, caught in a spiral of thoughts. A sudden realization strikes. Family ties weigh heavily on him. He shakes off the worries. School requires his focus now. The peaceful morning sky offers brief solace. Students flow in. The day's normalcy begins anew. A voice calls out, pulling him from his thoughts. A familiar face greets him, bringing a sense of comfort. Reflecting on the bully, school feels oddly safer now. A new outfit catches his attention, stirring curiosity. Memories flutter. Her usual white attire contrasts sharply. Her name breaks his thoughts, pulling him back to reality. Excitement builds as he reveals his thoughtful gift for her. She admires the gift, contemplating its significance. Gratitude fills the air as she thanks him genuinely. She expresses her appreciation. His gift means a lot. He wonders about her feelings on a more personal level. A charm radiates from her as she holds the gift close. Surprise colors her face as she notices him. His curious tone beckons her attention, eager to engage. She questions him, uncertainty lacing her words. The spotlight falls on her legs, drawing attention.